guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time for my favorites for the month of November. I am a little bit early in filming this, but it is just crazy at this time of the year. As I'm sure everybody understands, we've just gotten over formal week and my hair's doing something sophisticated. Oh my god, can I just talk about how freaking hot it is? Lights in front of me, my fan I just had to turn down because it was making too much noise and my hair was like flying all over the place. I've got a random hair on my face. Where is it? Anyway, what was I saying about how damn hot it is? Like literally, this is how crazy it is in Australia at the moment. In Queensland is 31.5 degrees, but it feels like 33.6. And in a crazy, weird way, it's snowing in Tasmania, which is in the bottom of Australia. Like, what the hell? Wouldn't mind some of that snow right now. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing November favourites. I don't have too many favourites, but yeah, I was trying to just cut it back a little bit each month and not grab 1,000 things. So we'll start off with some skincare first. Okay, so I'm back on the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturiser bandwagon. I do stop using this during winter because I don't think it provides enough moisturisation for my skin during this sort of winter months, but it's really nice and light and so easy, and it absorbs so quickly during summer. So yep, I'm back on it, and I do love the cocoa one as well. It's beautiful. Okay, for skincare as well, we have got the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. Oh my god, this is so nice. It smells like a mint julep drink, and it's just so hydrating on the skin, yet it seems to pull out any impurities, and it's cooling as well. It's a huge, big thing, so I reckon it's going to take me like over a year to go through it. But yeah, I love this. I buy this from iHerb. I haven't seen it anywhere else. But yeah, if you're ever buying anything on iHerb, like your Real Techniques brushes or sponges or Elf or anything like that, definitely pick this up. It is just amazing. So I was in Priceline, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, yeah, and I noticed that they finally had, at my store anyway, the Nip and Fab brand. And I'd seen some really great things about these Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. I just use these in the morning after I've actually like cleansed my face with a cleanser, like a milky or creamy or foamy cleanser. Now this just seems, it exfoliates the skin, it brightens the skin, and it retexturizes your skin as well. And I've just found that my skin just looks amazing since I've been using this every day. So it comes with 60 pads, so it's you know, a month's worth. Can I add up? It's 2 months worth of exfoliating pads in here, and I think it's around the $35 mark. So it's not, it is a little bit expensive, but I think it is definitely worth it. And now that I've tried these, I really want to try the nighttime ones as well. So yay, go into Priceline and pick some up. And I'm all about resurfacing and retexturizing my skin at the moment. And the same day that I was in Priceline picking up that Nip and Fab one, I noticed they had the Klara brand in there, and they had the Reset Gel. And I had seen the big one, but I hadn't seen a small one, and I think the small one was about $10 or something, and I thought that's a good to try a small one first. So this is the Instant New Skin. So the idea of this, it's a no rinse formula, but I do like to rinse it off afterwards. It's a gel sort of thing, so you put it on your face and you sort of rub it in, and it turns into like, what's it, like it's all sort of gone all sort of grainy and sort of joins all together and sort of runs into these long sort of like snaky look. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyway, you just massage it into your skin, and then you leave it on your skin for about 2 minutes to set your skin, and then you can either tissue off the excess or just rinse off the excess. You're only supposed to use this 3 times a week. So yeah, I really like that. And so yeah, I think I definitely, once I run out of this, I'll definitely going to pick up the bigger size as well. Although if you're only using it 3 times a week, this I think is a decent size. Yeah. Okay, we'll go on to the makeup side of things, and then on to random and food stuff. So it has been so hot this week, and I have been breaking out my good old Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I'm also trying to use up quite a number of things that I know are like down to the last sort of quarter left in the container. This just seems to keep my face so nice and matte, and yeah, what else do you say? It keeps my skin matte and it just seems to hold my foundation on as well. So yeah, I really, really like that. And on the foundation side of things, pretty much this is the only foundation I have used this month, and especially if I wanted something that's I know is going to last all day and look really good and I don't need to touch it up either. And I've been using my Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. It's mattifying and it's oil free. I have got the wrong colour in front of me. This is my Porcelain one, which is I use to mix in with the other one. The other one I've got that I use mainly on myself, especially if I'm fake tanned, is Beige, but if I'm not fake tan, I mix in a little bit of the Porcelain as well. Yeah, this is really, really nice. You don't need to powder as much on top of it at all, if at all. I do powder over where I've put concealer and stuff, but yeah, it is another luxury item from Hourglass, but I think it's definitely worth the money. You can buy it from Mecca, and I think it's about $80 or $90. So yeah, as I've said, it is expensive, but I think it's worth it if you want something that's, if you've got really, really oily skin and you want your foundation to last during these hot months. And if you think about how long this would probably last you, if you're using it every single day, it probably lasts you 6 months. So then you divide that by how much it costs, and per use, it's not that expensive. Okay, I only picked this up maybe a week ago and I'm absolutely loving it, and it is the Chi Brow Pomade. I've got it in the dark brown, and you can see I've used it. So what I do is I dip my angled brush into it, and I use the Anastasia small brow brush, and then I put it into the lid and then just sort of take off the excess, and then put it through my brows, and it just sets them, and yeah, they're perfect all day. And this is only like $12 or $13 from Target, so it's much more expensive and much more inexpensive, and a lot more easier accessible for people who don't live in the big cities and stuff and want to try like a dip brow pomade. Oh, I have been on the fence about whether I would try this product or not, and I had seen Sharon Farrell talk about it so much, about how it doesn't transfer from your tight line down to your waterline, and it's the Eye of Horus Smoky Black Goddess pencil. So it's just a black eye pencil. It's got a smudger on one end and then a sharpie. You've got a sharp on the other end, but it's just a plain black eyeliner. I cannot believe that it does exactly what she said. I don't know why I didn't believe her either. She's a makeup artist as well. But yeah, you put this in your top tight line, and it doesn't transfer down onto your waterline. And yeah, as you all know, I love using black eye pencils on my tight line because it makes your lashes on the top look a lot thicker. This is amazing. Oh, the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Lipstick in Melted Chihuahua. Can we talk about the name for a second? I mean, seriously, Too Faced Melted Chihuahua. That's just nasty. That aside, this is a beautiful, beautiful colour, and I'm wearing it on my lips today, so it's that nudie, pinky, mauvey, brownie kind of colour. That was a really great description, Kate. Excellent. You just described every colour, hey? But that's what it is. It's that nudie, brownie, mauvey, pinky colour. So yeah, this is great. Get it from Mecca. What else do you say? I love it. I love this colour. What have I got next? Oh, these Modelrock lashes. I picked these up ages ago, and I had them sitting in my collection, and I just hadn't been game enough to use them, and they reminded me of something that I'd seen on the Socialized website, and also what's the other big brand of lashes? House of Lashes. And I thought these look really similar. Now these are called the My Marilyns, and they're a bit hard to see, but they're sort of spiky and wispy, and they sort of have the longer bit in the middle and shorter bits on the inner and the outer corner. And oh my goodness, I don't know why it took me so long to try these out. I love them. Put them on one of my formal girls last week, and they just looked amazing. So yeah, I've been loving these for myself and for my formal girls as well. Okay, just got 2 palettes. I know, only 2. Shocker. Now, I did only get these last week, but I can already tell that they are going to be a favourite. The first one is the Designer Brands Pro Contour Kit. As it said there, it's $18, and it has a huge big mirror in it. Yeah, look, you can see all my filming stuff. And then you've got your contour and highlighting shades here. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that this is only $18. Like, seriously, designer brands, these shades are just absolutely perfect. If you want to see these in action, I do have a couple of videos coming up in the next week or so using this, and it is just, I was going to wait and do it a first impressions, but oh my goodness, I've got that many videos filmed and, you know, in my mind of what I want to do, and this was, yeah, one of those ones that I was just thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not going to have time to do it. I want to get into it. So yeah, I love, love, love this palette. Other palette is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. Once again, beautiful big mirror. All matte shadows, absolutely beautiful. Pigmentation is insane. I have never tried Kat Von D eyeshadows before, and I don't know why it's taken me so long. I have used this palette 3 times, I think, since I got it. And when I used the black in a tutorial, which is coming very, very soon, and I was shocked by how much, you know, there was hardly any fallout from the black. And they're so buttery and smooth and creamy, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I picked up this palette from Sephora. Okay, on to TV shows. I don't know, get to this time of the year and there's nothing but shit on TV. Why does that happen at Christmas time? And then there's so many great movies, yet they just repeat all of the crappy ones all over again. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so I missed the sixth, God, that's hard to say, 6th season of this on Fox 8. But I just waited until it came out on DVD so I could watch it all at once and then catch up with the 7th season, which is showing on Fox at the moment, and it's the Vampire Diaries. I know I'm probably a little bit too old to be watching like teenage drama or college drama, but oh my god, I've loved the Vampire Diaries since it very first came out, and yeah, I know, I've got a thing for Damon Salvatore. Who doesn't? Let's just leave it at that. Okay, I have to go to the fridge to get my food favourite, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, food favourite. It's so hot, nobody wants to eat anything that's not cold, and I discovered these maybe at the start of the month, I think it might have been, and they're called Rachel's Gourmet Greek Yogurt, and you can get it in, turn it around, 2 different flavours. The top one is salted caramel, and then the bottom one is boysenberry and vanilla. Oh my god, this is like a delicacy in your mouth. It is the most yummiest dessert ever, and it's just such a treat. The Greek yogurt is so, so yummy and creamy, and then the salted caramel is just divine. And then if you want to feel like you're being a little bit healthy, you can have the boysenberry ones. These are just so yummy. Now I'm going to go put them back in the fridge so I can eat one later. Okay, so I've been listening to a lot of music again this month, and some of the songs are sort of, you know, have been out for a little while, and some have only just recently come out. But I've been loving Selena Gomez's Same Old Love. Oh my goodness, she just slayed this at the AMAs. It was just so, so good. I loved her outfit. I loved the way she danced. She's just got this really unique, young kind of voice. So I'll just, you know, get into the song a little bit. So. Yeah, anyway, so that's a really good song. And then I didn't like this song when it very first came out, but I think it's grown on me a bit, and it's Ariana Grande's Focus. Yeah, when I first saw her, I saw the film clip, and I was like, oh no, but I think after seeing her on the AMAs again, I did like it, yeah. And then, oh my god, talk about slaying. Demi Lovato, I am going to have to go and pick up her Confident album because, oh my goodness, I just am in love with her at the moment. And yeah, her video clip to this and the way she sings, she's just, I don't know, she's just girl power, isn't she? Like, I don't know, just, I really like her at the moment. I like the way she's singing, and you know, I'm in the car and I just crank this song right up, and the kids are like, put it down lower, Mum, I can't hear. Yeah, and I just love that confident. And what else? Oh yes, another Selena Gomez song, and this has actually been out for quite a while, and it's the Good For You, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of a bit of an easy listening sort of song. Yeah, and that's really good. And then, I don't know, I can't believe I actually like one of his songs, and it took me a long time. I was, you know, singing along to the radio, and I'm like, gee, I wonder who sings that? And then they said Justin Bieber, and I was like, oh, really? I've never been a Bieber fan ever, but I do really like the What Do You Mean song. I don't know, I just, yeah, it's got a little bit of, it's a little bit, you know, catchy, I think. But don't tell anyone I like Justin Bieber. Don't. And then finally, this is so old, and my husband and I absolutely love this song. It's just amazing. You can call it long day. You can go your own way. Oh my god, Fleetwood Mac. I just love, love, love Fleetwood Mac. I just had to turn the fan up higher because I feel like I am just dying in this room, and I want to put fake tan on after this, so I'm going to have to go and switch on the air conditioning. Look, I can see I already got like a sweat mustache. How disgusting is this? Right, I want to do a really quick haul. I've just been into Big W, and they have 40% off all of their cosmetics, so I picked up a few little bits and pieces because I can, I guess, and 40% off, who's not going to take advantage of that? And I ran into a couple of people I knew, and they're like, Kate, don't you have enough makeup? And I'm like, yeah, I do have a lot of makeup, and I don't know why I'm buying more, but some of it is brand new, so yeah, I just want to tell you guys about it. So give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to grab it, it's just here. Okay, well this one's not brand new, but I've been seeing lots of people talk about it, and it's the Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Lip Colour in a 018 Addiction, and it's it's that brownie, mauvey, pinky, nudie shade. So yeah, and I just thought I would like to try that out. And when it's 40% off, why not? Why are my glasses slipping down? This is also not new, but I did want to pick it up, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour powder foundation in 160 Sand Beige. Yeah, I wanted to try this because it's supposed to be long wearing and good for in the summer. And this isn't new, brand new anyway, but it's the Max Factor Face Finity All Day Primer. And I wanted to try this because, again, I'd heard Sharon Farrell was talking about it, saying it makes it quite tacky on your skin. So I wanted to see if this could make its way into my pro kit. So it's like normally $31 or something like that. So for 40% off, yes, I was going to pick it up for that. Now, these are the things that I've been waiting for them to come into store somewhere, and it's the CoverGirl Star Wars limited edition collaboration. So there was only 3 items that were in my local store, and there was hardly anything left. And I picked up the the Super Sizer Lash Blast Mascara. So that's the Star Wars one. My husband's a huge fan of Star Wars, so I couldn't not pick it up. So yep, another mascara. And then the 2 lipsticks that they've got out, and you know, they just look really, really cool with the Star Wars symbol. And I thought the colours looked okay. I couldn't swatch them in store because they didn't have any testers, so I'll do it now. But one's number 70 and one's number 30. So number 30 first. Ooh, it looks like a really nice dark sort of berry colour. Ooh, that's pretty. It's always good when you see something. It's coming up pink on camera, but but it's a really nice sort of burgundy berry kind of colour. And the other one looks like a nude, and you know, I don't have any nude lipsticks, do I? Of course, I've got friggin' nude lipsticks coming out of my bloody ears. Ooh, it kind of looks frosty. Uh-oh. Ooh, holy hell, how am I going to make that work? It is full on Frost City. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Look at that. Oh, it's frosty. Oh, we're going back to the 80s with some frost. Maybe that might be okay over that lip liner, like just in the middle part of your lips, and just sort of sheer it out so that it's not too frosty. Ooh, that could have been a mistake. Oh well, it was 40% off, so it's not like I paid full price for it, so that's okay. I paid full price. My goodness, my words are melting. If I'd paid full price for it, I probably would have been a bit like, yeah, really annoyed at myself. Okay, yesterday I filmed a video, which will probably go up after this one, and it's the, actually no, I think I'm going to go and upload it now, and it's my Christmas gift guide, but my Hourglass ambient lighting edit arrived in post today, so I could not show it. So this is what the packaging looks like. Ooh, pretty. As I had said, it is really small. It is like the size of my hand, like it is super small. Now, the colours that come in it are Dim Light, which I already have and I love, Iridescent Light, Diffuse Light, Mood Exposure Blush, Luminous Flush Blush, and Luminous Bronze Light. So let's have a look. Ooh. Whoa, I almost dropped it. Okay, so they are teeny tiny, but in saying that, I probably, you know, I'll just stick to a smaller brush when I put them in there. So let's do a few little swatches. So, oh God, I love it. Their products. So there's, I don't know how well the swatches are going to come up on my hands and on camera, but I've basically swatched like them across here. So, I mean, obviously the brighter ones here in the middle are the blushes, and then the bronzers sort of on my hand here. So really nice and reflective. None of them are matte at all, but you know, oh my goodness. I really was on the fence about whether I'd pick this up because it was so small, but I'm so glad I did. Okay, that's it. We're out of here. I'm going to just go and turn the aircon on, and I am going to go and put on some fake tan because I look like a pasty old sheet, and I have got an event to go to tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you at the end of next month. I'm not really sure how I'm going to get around filming December favourites because, you know, Christmas and New Year's and working. I have got a wedding on Christmas Eve and a wedding on New Year's Eve, and my kids are home and my husband's home, and I don't like to film when they're home because that's my time with them. So I may end up missing December favourites. So, maybe I'll just do a condensed one at the end of January for December and January. So, but I'm still going to be uploading videos. Don't worry about that. I have got heaps pre-recorded, and I will probably try and offload my kids at some point, just so I can get a couple of videos filmed, you know, once a fortnight or something like that. But give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video, and hopefully it is not going to be as hot. I do not expect that it will be this hot, but you know, we're only at the start of summer and it's already revolting.